Well, this morning I'm in the office of Tree Shepherd, a social enterprise set up by Colin Crooks here in the heart of Brixton at St Matthew's Church. Colin, tell me a bit about Tree Shepherd and what made you set it up.
Thank you, Kamall. Great to have you here. Tree Shepherd is all about supporting ordinary people to set up a business that can help them get into work. People who might not be working at the moment but have always had an idea. Something maybe about catering, something about sewing their clothes, but they've no idea how to make that into a business to sustain them. And so we here at Tree Shepherd support them to do that.
And this morning we talked through a number of different ideas about how you reach those people who are hard to reach sometimes, and also they have no idea that they could start up their own business. It's sort of beyond them initially, and then you encourage them and take them through a process. One of the interesting things you told me about, though, was this whole idea of a shared space. Now, we see ideas of shared spaces all the time, but what's unique about the idea that you have?
Well, I think the challenge with the shared space model that you normally see, it's more about laptops and computers, and actually the types of businesses that the people we're working with want to set up would be more about catering, would be sewing, would be making a craft like jewellery or something. And so these shared spaces are not designed for that, it's for a laptop. So we need shared spaces with the proper equipment and workshop space so that people can carry on their trade, their craft, their catering in a way that doesn't cost them the fortune that they'd need to spend if they were trying to do it on their own.
And you were telling me about the number of people you've helped locally here in the local community in Lambeth. Tell me a bit about that, but also a bit about your plans for the future.
Yeah, well, we've trained about 450 people here now in just under 3 years, from a very diverse part of the community, right across all sorts of people, every ethnicity, lots and lots of women, about 60-70% are female, typically older, about 45 years old, so, but a very, very diverse group of people with amazingly different business ideas and models, a lot about giving back to the community. So it's a very exciting space to work with these people that've got these ideas that they've had and don't know how to develop them. And we'd like to do this across London. We just know that the talent that is often just not being picked up, the talent across London is just there, and people want a sort of conduit, a sort of support route to get their business going.
And if anyone who's watching this video wants to help in any way, how would you suggest they get in touch and are able to help you?
Well, we have a website. We'd love you to come on the Tree Shepherd website. Please make sure it's not the Canadian rock band, but we do have some competition with the brand. But no, they can come on our website, and we want to run enterprise training programs across the country, certainly across the city, so anybody that wants to support us doing that, we'd welcome their inquiry.
So we've had a fascinating conversation this morning about all the ideas, but also looking forward how I might be able to help you, such as putting you in touch with the DWP to see how we could roll out the programme, but also maybe putting you in touch with property developers to see as part of their development programmes locally if they can offer entrepreneurs a space or another way of helping them. It's been a really fascinating morning talking about some of these projects, and really look forward to helping. And it's really important, I think, what Colin's tapped into is that enterprise or being an entrepreneur is not necessarily about people who've come out of university and have an idea around technology, but there's some fascinating projects and businesses and enterprises that can start right in a local community and keep the wealth in that local community.